Hey, what's up guys, it's Nightfall here and welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. This game's been out for just over a week now.
Bruh.
And if you don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, I am very sorry, but I don't think you're going to like this video very much. Surprise, surprise, you probably haven't even clicked on it. Why are you here? Go away. This game is so good. It's essentially the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, like the full rule set and everything, free to play, online, on your console. What's not to love? And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to be taking you guys through a little tour of my current deck. I'm going to play a match, and who knows, we might do some card opening at the end, who knows. Anyway, so I run a Monarch deck, which, again, to those of you who don't play the game, is not going to mean anything, I'm fully aware. But this is my deck. The game consists of monster cards, spell cards, and trap cards. Monsters that you summon, spells that you activate, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. Now, what my deck focuses on is using these guys here, Edea and Eidos, to special summon a bunch of different monsters from my deck to eventually build up into these guys, Ether the Heavenly Monarch and Erebus the Underworld Monarch. Very good cards right there, both of them. I have a bunch of other little bits lying around that I've added in as accompaniments to the deck, but the main focus is obviously on getting these two out right here. And I can do that very well through things like this. Empress M, each time I tribute summon a monster, I can select cards from their graveyard, return it to the top of the deck, so I can get stuff back from the graveyard on like extra turns. Using cards like the Monarch Stormforth, I contribute my opponent's monsters to summon my own monsters, which is just busted. Tenacity of the Monarchs lets me reveal cards in my hand to add specific spells from my deck to my hand, so I can use this, get a Monarch Stormforth from the deck, which I can then use to tribute summon. It's pretty damn busted, honestly. Pretty broken. However, my deck isn't perfect yet. There are still a few things that I'm missing here and there, and I do happen to have a lot of super rare cards that I do not need lying around. For example, the Dragon Spirits of White. I don't really need 3 of them. I don't know why I have 3 of them, honestly. Battery Man I don't need. Grand Soul I don't need. This guy I don't need. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to dismantle these to get some super rare tokens. Now what you can do with the super rare tokens... Oh, no, I didn't mean to add you to my deck. Give me a second. Is you can dismantle them into these tokens, right? Your cards. You get 10 of the corresponding rarity, and then you can use 30 of that rarity to craft any card of your choice in the game with them. So if I just dismantle all of these super rares that I don't need, I will be able to craft some super rares that I do need for my Monarch deck. So I'll get rid of a Dragon Spirit of White. I'll keep a few of them just in case I ever decide to make a Blue Eyes deck maybe. But yeah, so I've just gotten rid of those, and now if I text search for Monarch and I look for, there we go, the Monarchs Stormforth. I don't have an extra copy of the Monarch Stormforth, but boom, generate. There we go. And that's another Monarch Stormforth in my deck that I can use. Perfect, which I've been looking for actually. But what you guys are really here for is the dueling, of course. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head into online, and I'm going to play a match using my Monarch deck and hopefully get a win. Okay, we found an opponent. A Japanese player, always terrifying. Right. Here's a very important thing. I'm choosing to go second. First rule you need to know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is you cannot attack if you are the first player to make a move. Therefore, if I go second, once he's set up after his first turn, I will be able to attack on that turn. And this is a good starting hand. I have my Edia, which I can summon, and then special summon from my deck an Eidos, which then allows me to tribute summon an additional monster in addition to my normal one, and I can activate Monarch Storm 4th and tribute one of his monsters to then summon that said tribute monster, resulting in me tribute summoning Caius the Shadow Monarch. All of that may have sounded very confusing, but that is the plan here. So we'll see if it works out. This person is running an Ancient Gear deck though. Ancient Gears are pretty broken, so we'll have to see how do the Monarchs fare against the Ancient Gear Golems. The only other problem with this game online, however, is how damn long your opponent can take to actually make their turn. It can be a real drag. So he's activated the effect of Ancient Gear Frame, which I believe allows him to add an Ancient Gear Golem or a spell or trap listing Ancient Gear Golem from deck to his hand, which I believe there is one that lets you straight up just summon the Ancient Gear Golem with like a certain condition. Okay, he's just added it to his hand. Okay. I don't really remember how the Ancient Gears work necessarily, but this is perfect. This is an amazing setup for my turn. We've got Zaborg as well. Ooh. Okay, we've got choices. But this is where my plan comes into action. He can't do anything about this, by the way. What I'm going to do is summon Edia. Okay, now that I've summoned Edia, I'm going to activate Edia's effect. So from my deck, I don't want to activate Monarch Storm 4th just yet. I could chain the effect, but I'm not doing it yet. So from my deck, I'm going to special summon Eidos, the Underworld Squire. Now that he's on the field, his effect activates and chains, which allows me to add, it just allows me to do an extra tribute summon this turn. Now, here is the great thing. Also, I'm going to activate my Tenacity of the Monarchs just so I can get another Monarch Storm 4th in my hand. Possibly the field spell instead, but we'll see. I'm not chaining Monarch Storm 4th just yet. I'm just activating Tenacity. Right now, I think we'll just get the Storm 4th. The Storm 4th is the safe bet, or have a second copy of Storm 4th in our hand. So, now that I'm able to perform my extra summon this turn, because normally you can only summon once, I am going to activate Monarch Storm 4th. What that allows me to do is tribute one of my opponent's monsters for that tribute summon, even though I am not the one who actually controls it. Okay, so what I'll do is I will actually, let me think. This might, if it's sent to the graveyard, target one of your banished Monarch spell traps, add it to your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target one in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position. No, okay, we'll just go with the normal plan. So, you must tribute summon a monster. Yes, I shall. And I'm going to tribute your Ancient Gear Frame. Goodbye, Ancient Gear Frame. Say hello to Caius the Shadow Monarch. There we go. Lovely.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Now, I do have to banish a card as a result of that, which is unfortunate. But if I banish my Eidos, because he is a dark monster, I inflict an extra 1000 damage to my opponent. There we go. See? This all works out. It's a lovely trade-off. Now, moving on to my battle phase, I can now attack. That is going to be 3,600 damage total, I believe. No, 3,200 damage total, direct attack damage. So he's already on under half of his life points, and that was one turn. This Monarch deck is overpowered. And I have my Eidos in my hand as well, which is just absolutely insane. What was the effect of that card? If it's normal summoned, inflicts 600 damage to your opponent. If it attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell or traps until the end of the damage step. Once per turn, you can fusion summon an Ancient Gear fusion monster using monsters from your hand or field as the fusion materials. Okay. Slightly concerning here is that he might be able to fusion summon Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. However, if he does that, what I can do in response is on the next turn use the Monarch Storm 4th, tribute that monster instead, and then use it as my own. Okay, he tributed something much better. 4,500 damage, battle phase, unaffected by spell or trap effects. Ooh, hang on. Oh, if it's unaffected by spell... Oh, never mind! My win condition is here! Except I don't think... Oh, no, wait. It's unaffected by spell or trap effects.
It's unaffected by spell or trap effects.
If he's unaffected by spell or trap effects... Your opponents cannot activate their effects during battle phase, casting attack all monsters once. This is card has been inflict piercing damage. Oh dear. Okay, I might lose here. We're on the ropes. What I think I'll do is I'll activate Storm 4 in the hopes that it still applies, but by the looks of things it won't because it's unaffected. So if I then summon, it's not going to let me, is it? But, wait!
I've got an idea!
Wait! It doesn't say it's not affected by monster effects! It can be affected by monster effects. Make sure I'm targeting the right card. And that's gone. Haha! There we go! Zaborg coming in clutch. And then that is another 2,400 direct damage to his face. There we go. Now we're back in the lead. Whoo! See? Even on the ropes, this deck can come in clutch so quickly. He cannot fusion summon this turn no matter what. He only has one card in his hand. If that is a monster he can summon, he will more than likely go for defense position. I'm trying to preempt his moves here, but I don't think there is anything he can do. And then as a last resort, I can destroy all monsters on the field should I need to, but I don't think I'll need to. So as long as we have Zaborg on the field, he has to end his turn. He couldn't do anything. There we go! He surrendered! And just like that, the Monarch deck comes in clutch. This deck is so sick. And I rank up for that. Bronze tier 3 to bronze tier 2. But that is a perfect example of just how good the Monarch deck can be. It's so versatile, even when you're on the ropes. Just being able to get that one extra tribute summon in a turn, and I was able to just get rid of his 4,500 attack monster instantly. It's such a good deck. So good. And that wasn't even with summoning Erebus or Ether. Erebus and Ether are super broken. I'll probably insert some footage here of setups for summoning them that I had in previous duels. But for now, I think that's said all it needs to say, really. Like, that's just busted. I'm now going to cut to the footage of me summoning Erebus and Ether, some good setups there, just to show you a bit more how the Monarchs work and the power behind them. But I think that says it all. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and there might be a pack opening at the end of this video, I don't know. But until then, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Welcome to the pack opening segment of the video. I just unlocked the secret pack that has all of the Monarch cards in it. The way you do that is if you craft a card from that pack, it then unlocks that pack for 23 hours for you to purchase. I have enough to do a 10 draw, so we're just going to go through, do our 10 draw, and see what we get. Hopefully we get some more good stuff for the Monarch deck. That is 3 guaranteed ultra rares. If you see the rainbow glow around the packs, that means that there is going to more than likely be an ultra rare. So we're looking good straight off the bat. Yep, that's an ultra rare, alright. Maybe another one, actually. Grand Soul, don't need that. Element Saber, don't need that. Oh, baby, right off the bat, we get the Domain of the True Monarchs field spell. Perfect card, just what I'm after. Love that. Okay, another March of the Monarchs. Could have been better, could have been worse. So nothing too bad there. Oh, interesting. I got Strike of the Monarchs. I don't think I have that. And I got some of the Mega Monarchs, but we don't really care about any of them. So, moving on. These are just sort of like the filler packs. I don't really care about these at the moment. Ultra rare from a normal pack? Oh, another Tenacity. I don't need another Tenacity, but like, I'll take it. I can dismantle that and I can get some super rare fragments from it, which is good. Okay, we got a super rare in here. Not too bad. Zaborg the Mega Monarch. Again, I have all 3 that I need of him, so it's not a big deal. But obviously it does make for good crafting materials, so I'll take it. Doesn't look like we're getting much interesting here. Nah. Okay, alright, here we go. More ultra rares. I'm really hoping for either another Ether or another Erebus. That probably isn't even an ultra rare. Never mind, it is an ultra rare, but it's not one that I need. Unless 2 level 8 dark monsters. Must be Xyz summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Once per turn, you can detach an Xyz material. Send a card from your hand to the graveyard. Target a face-up card your opponent controls. Change this to defense position. And that seems kind of meh for what it is. And I mean, Monarchs don't really center around having an extra deck. So I'll probably just dismantle that one and get some fragments from it instead. Oh! I haven't seen that animation before. Am I gonna get anything good? No. See, it's weird sometimes. Sometimes your pack does like a fancy animation, like this. And then you might not even get anything good from it. Cool, we've got an SR. Cool, Cyber Darkness Dragon, Time Wizard of Tomorrow. Don't really need any of them. So again, we're getting a lot of super rare fragments from this, which is nice. And then, oh, Caius the Mega Monarch, and another Domain! Oh, I don't think I need 3 of Domain. I think I only really need to use like 2 of it at best. But we've got at least 1 ultra rare I can craft now and actually trade in for what I want. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 2 more super rares I can craft. So that was really good. The pack, like the rarity rates in this game are really, really good. You get a lot of good stuff really easily. And of course, if you get a bunch of stuff you don't need, you can just use it to craft extra materials anyway. So yeah, that was the card opening section, and that concludes the video. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!